Hello everyone, I am Samantha Menino, the granddaughter Papa called Sam Bam, the granddaughter Papa loved to shop with. Today we are here to honor a great man, my Papa. Today on our final ride with Papa through the city of Boston, we went by some of our favorite places that we enjoyed together. Fenway Park, Mike's Pastry, the Tannery, Dry Dock, Parish Cafe, and many, many more. Papa was at his best when he was out with the people he loved. He always made sure he thought about other people before himself. Every time it snowed out, I'd call Papa to make sure he knew school needed to be canceled. He reminded me that children in Boston relied on school lunch, and if they didn't go to school, they wouldn't have a warm place to stay. Being here today reminds me of the last time my family all gathered together at Faneuil Hall. Seeing all the men and women in formal dress and those who were in uniform that day brought tears to my eyes because they were all there for my grandfather, a man that had been mayor for 20 years, the longest of any mayor in the history of Boston. I remember Papa raised his hand, patting the crowd down in their seats. Papa tried to silence the crowd. All right, but the crowd went on for what seemed hours. When the crowd finally quieted down, my grandfather stood at the podium and with a cracking voice announced that he would not seek re-election. My grandfather stood proudly behind him, ready to accept what he needed to tell everyone. I am back to a mayor schedule, but not a Menino schedule. So I'm here with the people I love to tell the city I love that I will leave the job that I love. My grandfather stood with such pride. I stopped dead in my applause. Who was this guy? Was this my grandfather? My grandfather retiring? What? This is a foreign language to me. For my whole life, he has been mayor, and I couldn't imagine life without being the mayor's granddaughter. I was almost positive Bostonians would have to throw my grandfather over their shoulder and drag him out of City Hall. After Papa's announcement, his health seemed to fade quickly. When all of this was going on, he remained positive. He continued to work hard, and he remained an inspiration to my entire family. My life, as well as my sister Taylor's and brother Thomas's, were all formed around Papa's love for the city, but his love and devotion to his family. There was not a morning that went by we didn't get a phone call from him. Each morning we took turns answering the phone. It was almost impossible to make it to school on time because Papa never wanted to hang up. He always made sure he knew all about the day ahead of us, especially about the boys in our lives. Papa, we will miss those phone calls. Papa, we are so proud of you and we are who we are because of you. I promise we will continue to honor you and make you proud. Nini, thank you for always being there for me, the family's rock, and for staying strong through this tough time. We love you and we hope you know you will always be here for you. Just say the word and Mugsy and I will be on our way.